Good morning, I am the old mechanic, and today we're going to talk suspension. And I know this is a very controversial video, because what's the core business of suspension? Well, the core business is to keep your tires stick to the road in all conditions, and to provide a nice smooth ride with a maximum of road performance, so to speak. Now, if you look on the internet, you see a lot of gurus who knows a lot about suspensions, a lot. But in my opinion, it's a bit of an act. We, old mechanic, what do you say now? Yeah, explain it to you. I often see those guys doing the suspension settings and they are acting really guru-alike. Pushing on the bike, doing the serious look, rubbing the nose, of course, you always have to do that, rubbing the chin, sigh, one eye closed, of course, and then they start doing their magic. Yeah. And of course, you have to pay for those magical tricks. Is it really that difficult to set your own suspension the right way for you on an everyday road? And I'm not talking about tweaking the suspension for a circuit ride, very smooth, no bumps at all, but for the everyday road, I have the solution for you. You can give it a try, and if it's not the right setting for you, set it to the original position. So guys, what do we need for the everyday road performance settings of your rear shock absorber? A screwdriver and of course the Kawasaki manual, the Kawasaki service manual. But you can also watch this video. I'm going to show you how to do it yourself, easy as Dell. Now come on over and let's start. This is the Z1000 Kawasaki, but in a manual they got two options. Well, options, two variants. You have to look at your VIN. You have this one is the ZR1000 EA, and the rear shock absorber needs to be 1/3/4, if I'm right. I'm gonna put it here, from fully clockwise position. So let's do that. Over there is the rebound adjusting screw. First, I'm gonna see where it is now. So I made this simple tool myself. Even kijken zo, so you can see it. Now we're gonna turn it fully clockwise. 1, 2, whoa, 2¼ So this isn't good, at least it's not on the standard setting. So now we're gonna turn this up, and it has to go 1/3¼ Watch this one. This is 1 out, and this is 1/3/4. Now, that was all. To set the spring preload, you have to get the rear shock absorber out. For this bike, I leave it at this setting. I think it's alright. Now, let's go to the front. That's so easy too. Come on over. So guys, we're now at the front of the bike, and we're gonna do first, makes no difference, the compression setting. It's also easy. You have to set it on both sides at the same setting. Yeah. Now, first we're gonna see where it's now. Over there is the screw for the compression setting. First, we're gonna see where it's now by turning it in clockwise. And then we're gonna put this one nicely straight up, and then we're gonna screw it in. This is what? Oh, holy shit! It was just not even 1 out. Oh, this compression was way too high. This was perhaps good for riding on a circuit or whatever, but not for the everyday ride. Totally not. And we have to set it to 1/3/4 out. So this is 1 and then 3/4. That's over there. Hop. Now I'm going to the other side and do exactly the same. So guys, over here is the rebound setting, and it needs to be 2 turns out from fully clockwise. Now let's see. First we're gonna see where it's at now. 1, 2, 3. So that's not good. It needs to be at 2 turns out. So this bike was terrible setup. So this is 1, 2. Okay. Now I'm going to the other side and do the same. All the way in. Adjust it, pointing towards me. Then up. 1, 2. Okay. Now, over here is also the preload setting, the spring preload. you have to remember this one, the spring preload, you need a range of 19, and this is 5 turns from fully counterclockwise. So that's clockwise, that's counterclockwise. So we're gonna wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Okay. I think it was far more than 5. Yes, this is the end. Now I'm gonna mark it. This one, and I get a red point over there, as did the inner turns also. We have to put it 5 turns in from the counterclockwise position. Upper and now there we go. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 5. Hop. 5 turns in. Okay. Right. Hop. Now I'm gonna do the same on the other side too. First, I got it all the way out, counterclockwise. I'm gonna mark it, and I'm gonna mark it over there, pointing to me. And now we're gonna turn it 5 times in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So guys, this was my video about the standard setting of this Kawasaki Z1000. And for the average Joe, so to speak, who rides on every road possible, that's the best setting, I'm sure. Just give it a try and see if you like this setting. And let me know in the comments below. And for now, old mechanic.